Hello, Mike. Hello, Diane. How y'all doing tonight? Mr. Cookie. How you doing, Daniel? Hello. Hope y'all all having a good night. Yeah, we had a good day here. It didn't get over 103. Mm. Happy birthday, Mike. Oop, I forgot to do this. You're welcome, Mike. I always like to wish folks happy birthday. Hello, Ashley. How you doing, girl? Ooh, dang, my head stopped up all of a sudden. Hell, me and Mike know we're the best man. Hello, cat. Miss Angie, how you doing, girl? Damn, Mike getting married on his birthday. Whew. Hello, Amy. Hope you feeling better, girl. Mr. Steve, welcome. Cat, are they starting to drift in there to Sturgis now, or have you been around anywhere where you know? Yeah, I knew you'd probably feel that way, but I was just wondering if the campground was filling up. Hello, Linda Barker. How you doing, darling? Mr. Blowbang. DGIL. Hello, Miss Bree. How you doing? You staying out of trouble now? They know you's asking you that. You wouldn't be if you're not. You'd have to quit breathing. Miss Ava Potterfield. How you doing, girl? Have you got your sidekick with you tonight? Or hey, Paradise, how you doing? Have you got Doug with you, Ava? Yeah. Oh, he getting primed, huh? Got him a coffee made. How you figure that, Mo Bank? Oh, Michael Ann. Miss Flaws, how you doing? Oh, we're doing pretty good. Don't matter where you got it, huh? You just have it. You got another video ready to post, Bree? All right. Maybe. What do you mean, maybe? Is this video the one where you got the bikini on, Bree? Hello, Demaray. You know, there's a lot of people on this live right here that are just posting the heck out of this video. And Mobile and Amy, we're getting Bree started. Uh, Michael Ann posting the heck out of it. I'm gonna tell you what, Bruce's video for the first one she posted was phenomenal. You ought to be rested up, man. Yeah, I got to thinking about that the other day, Kathleen. I watched a couple of those videos. There's one on, I can't think of something Homestead. They had a big bull. They just couldn't handle him. He kind of got rid of him. Y'all got that chat jumping. Oh, I want to thank everybody for putting up with that sorry video I put up there yesterday. I had trouble with that thing. Finally just threw my hands up and made it live. Maybe those won't bore y'all to death. Hello, Kenny. How you doing? I tell you what's funny about that deal. I remember things that I hadn't thought about in years and years and years and years. And I guess once you start that process, well, yeah, well, it can just be a hell of a lot better. Well, I got spoiled these lives. They're so easy to do. Yeah, them pug puppies they gonna have. I think Ann's husband said they were gonna have their own channel. I tell you what, when they little like that, boy, they're a trip. Uh-oh. Hello.
The tail.
Hey, all I could see was a cat tail there for a minute.
You're gonna have to squeeze in here. I don't want to hold him. You hold him. Sorry.
Stand out here.
I tell you what, there's gonna be a lot of videos come out of this little chat here. A lot of people that are in here putting good videos out. Ava, you getting scattered all over the place, aren't you? Yeah, but that's neat. Hello, Moon. How you doing? What you been up to, Doug?
Not a whole lot.
Been doing what?
Not much of anything.
Oh, I thought you might have been chasing wild women or something again.
You been chasing wild women?
I said chase now. I didn't say nothing about catching, Ava. Might be like me when I got married. I told my wife, I said, yeah, I might say I do, but I'll never say I'm blind.
Here. Are you blind? Oh, man.
Doug, they're just sneakier than me and you. You know,
Yeah.
you can be walking down the mall with Ava and a good looking little old gal come walking by and you turn around and look at her and she just jump right in the middle of you. But now a good looking guy come walking by, what she'll do, she'll look at you, see if you watching her. And if you're not watching her, then she'll look. They just sneaky. Ava got even gonna comment, is she? She knows I'm telling the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
I dated a little old gal one time. It was crazy. I should do anything. And she delighted in being someplace in a crowd. And we'd walk up behind another couple. And she'd reach and pinch that gal on the butt and then turn around and just walk off. And you're standing there like, I got her back one day, though. We got in the crowd like that. We got in behind a couple, and I pinched the guy on the butt and turned around and walked off. I say, yeah, I'm getting better.
Look how he does his lips when he does his giggle. He makes my face. I make a face when I talk low. It goes like this. Hello, darling.
Will it make me talk lower if I stick my chest out like that?
I don't know. You don't see. Try it. Let's see.
Learning stuff already. I'm gonna be a smart ass old man. Oh. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, I'll go along with that, Cat. Some of them chaps on them motorcycle gals are, yeah. I bought a set of leather chaps at a Harley Davidson dealership here about a year ago. And the things come full length and they got to cut them off. And they held the button up and zip up. Well, anyway, I was looking at them chaps. And there's a little Spanish gal come over there and she was helping me and she adjusted the belt. And then she got down on one knee and was adjusting the length. And I saw her go to grinning. I thought, the hell's so damn funny, you know? And when I got to the damn house, I started to change clothes. When I did, them damn jeans had a rip in them about 2 inches long, right in the crotch. I guess she's grinning. she didn't say a word though.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've seen one since since he came home, Moon. Them gallstones or kidney stones, no, there's something else. He sure don't want to let that thing get hung.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hey, darling.
Damn, do I need to take y'all off camera here? Yeah, he said Moon. He said something about maybe Tuesday. He's got to call him tomorrow, and then Tuesday, they might do surgery on him. They got that down now, where that Band-Aid surgery or something else. Hell, he got more hair than I got.
Doug and Ron have the same hair too, just parted on different sides. That's what she said. No.
No, it was already broke, Timmy Ray, I guess. I don't know when they ripped. Damn, they making fun of us now, Doug, ain't they?
Cute little flip on the sides. You both got cute little flips on the sides. These. See, Ron's got one too.
Well, that's my wild hair there.
And on the other side, yes, he just smoothed it down a little bit. There it is.
I say when that goes to standing at attention, people better watch out.
You see the chat.
But you know, this is about as short as I've ever worn my hair, like it is now.
Yeah.
I've used to wear it, you know, about shoulder length anyway. Not real long on the side, but yeah. Yeah, it's something else, man. My mom had gallbladder surgery or gallstone surgery. And like you say, they cut her from top to bottom. And it took her a year to get over it. A couple months later, my aunt had to have it, and that was 3 little Band-Aid surgery, you know, and she was up and running around 2 weeks. Just like nothing happened, you know. They've come a long way. Oh, me. You got to work tomorrow, Doug?
No. No.
Sleep? Will he sleep late, Ava?
Sometimes, not always. You sleeping in? Okay.
Tell you what, that it was long in the back, Michael Ann. It wasn't real long on the side. The weirdest thing, I guess the 2 weirdest things I ever did as far as hair goes, the day before I went in the Army, I went and got a mohawk. And the other one, my wife and one of her friends were over at the house, and they were cutting up going on with me. And they said, you know, you look good in a damn afro. And I said, well, get after it. That's right. And so they sat there and gave me an afro that night. And I sure was glad you could take a hair dryer and straighten all that mess out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. That might be a good time to go dancing if you still had a little of that anesthesia in you. You wouldn't give it what happened. I got to have about 2 or 3 beers under my belt before I go to dancing much anyway.
Huh? Driver combine. You think my combine's sexy, huh? Wasn't that a song? You think my tractor's sexy?
Yeah.
It's my tractor sexy.
Mm-hmm. You put those 3 words together, they can get you in trouble, Diane. Smart and sexy as sin. Hmm. I used to hate them combines. They'd break something, and I'd take a portable rig out there to work on them, and everything around the combine would catch on fire. I mean, there's nothing on it won't catch on fire. You'd weld for 30 seconds and then put fire out for 5 minutes, you know. And if it's something where it wouldn't run, well, you'd have to do it right in the middle of that field, or if you did let it catch on fire, you burn everything up. Hello, cruising. Or go to crawling up underneath one and hammering on it with a hammer to straighten something out and get all that dust down your neck.
Mm.
Well, they kind of hate.
Yeah. Come on. Come on.
Well, I tell you what, somebody was talking about how much hake it was going to cost this year down here. It was unreal, man. It was something else. I'd like to have about 1,000 round bales to
I
sell.
don't know where to put you. Lay down. Lay down. No.
Where's your yellow cat?
He's in the other room. This is Monkey and Bubba. Here, show him your face, Bubba. There's Bubba. There's Monkey. He's getting his snuggles in.
Cat, what do they normally go for down there? $25 a bale? That's about the going price here on just pasture. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, Rondell. Howdy, everybody.
How you parking?
I'm a Perkin.
I tell you what, I want to see Kenny get that surgery done and him have about half that dope in him where he's about 3/4 of the way drunk and get him on screen then. You say, can it be?
Can you space this out, Ron?
Okay, hang on.
What, you don't like half my face?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, no. Oh, Lord.
That's
No, please. Take me down, please. Oh.
he ain't never happy. Hell,
Yeah, I don't even know I don't even know I'm even having an issue really.
Well, if that what happens on them stones, if when it goes to hurting is when it tries to move up into that duct. That's when it backed out of that duct when
Well,
you put it.
well, he pushed, he he prodded, poked, everything, tried to, and he said even with one finger, I should be about to holler, even with one finger, let alone two.
No, wait, never mind. I ain't asking.
You know, when they push against your abdomen where the gallbladder is, that should be really sensitive, and it should be sensitive to the touch, and it should be painful. But yeah,
Okay. No.
If he'd done when we first got there, he'd have been sore. But after the blade wore off, it just went away.
but after today, it's like I just had a really sharp. It's like I had a really sharp pain, like something was about to burst. And he asked me, said, "What do you mean burst?" And I said, "Well, kind of explode, like your appendix or your gallbladder." So I I had him do a test on both
Sitting down.
because I still got both. Now they did a test. They did a CT scan of the appendix. There's nothing wrong with the appendix. But the thing was they found that it looked like when they did the ultrasound on the gallbladder, it was inflamed and had some gallstones in there. But I can't tell that it's even worse. And as of right now, but anyway, and all my labs they came out kind of weird because he's trying to figure out if you're having this issue, how come you got not showing up on your labs? And I'm like,
Damn. You throwing chairs at Doug, Ava?
and and so I'm like,
Yeah.
and it's got me puzzled. And they were puzzled themselves and said, This is the strangest case I've ever because most people, if they gonna have gallbladder issues, they gonna be hurting like crazy until it comes out there.
Well, I'd like kidney stones though. You can have a whole mess of kidney stones, but as long as they don't get in that tube, you don't hurt. It's when they start moving that get your attention. Damn. You'll have to change the way you'll have to change the way you're eating a little bit if they take your gallbladder out.
Well, he told me. I asked him. I said, "Now, does that mean I have to be careful with fried foods?" And he said, "I can still eat fried foods. It's just that it's just that when it's just gonna run right through me though. That's like, it's just gonna make me because I ain't gonna have nothing there to break down the fat of the fried foods. Yeah. So.
Yeah, it just makes you eat a little bit different. Not bad. Well, actually, you better take care of that too, girl.
Yeah. So I called the surgeon in the morning at 8 o'clock, and then go from there.
It probably come by meeting them damn calf rides.
Do what?
I said that probably come from eating them mountain oysters.
Nah. That'd been over a year ago.
Damn, you in a hurry?
Since I last ate some, yeah. Almost a year ago.
Oh Lord. Mm-mm. I tried something today. I was wanting some cabbage, and I never had cooked it that way before. I threw it in a crock pot and cooked it. And boy, that's the easy way to cook it.
Mm.
And I ate what I wanted, the regular cabbage, and then I threw a bunch more junk in there and made cabbage soup out of it.
Sounds good.
What? I need to get Kat down here to show me how to fix them cabbage steaks. I'm gonna try some of them.
Oh yeah, that sounded good. I remember talking about those.
Right. Ooh, ouch. That's not good, Diane.
Oh wow.
Oh, your appendix? Yeah, those your gallbladder and your appendix. You start having issues with those. You better go get them. Whoa! Yeah, you got your first trouble there.
What? There you go, Kenny. You got them?
Diane did. I'm going and reporting them.
I had the first one in here in a long time. You talk about selling some herds off. You know, that happens pretty often down here in Texas. They're blowing it up real bad this year, but that's not anything unusual down here.
Yeah,
It's still showing.
he's eating some. Well, you'll still see it on the StreamYard side.
Oh, she's gonna tell us how to do the cabbage steak. You get down, Pat. Where's the bottle of water? I'm not gonna argue with the cats. There you go.
That's the first one in a while in here. These guys with these wrenches in here hammering them so hard, I think their heads got sore.
But yeah, so
When you get that surgery done,
yeah,
Kenny, and recovery, that you want to do a live stream from right there in recovery.
no, I'll probably still zonked out from that anesthesia, probably.
Now, when you start coming out of it, that's when it's fun.
No, hardly.
Be motorboating all of them.
I know I'll probably be really wanting some food afterwards. Because I really, in all honesty, I really haven't had anything since, not yesterday, but I haven't had anything since Saturday.
Be right back.
I haven't had anything since Saturday night.
She pulled the shades on us, did she? You haven't had anything to eat?
No, I haven't. I haven't had anything since. Saturday. Saturday night when I had a salad.
How come?
I just really haven't been in the. Really haven't been in the mood to eat. Really.
Okay. I love him old roll top deal.
I just I had to kind of be in the I had to kind of be in the mood for food, and and I don't eat but once or twice a day anyway. So
Look at that grand. Giggle for us, Ava. You're muted.
I was muted and faking it.
Yeah. Yeah, they take care of it in here, Timmy Ray. You don't have to worry about that in here. They sure been hitting that comment section bad hard though. Have they been doing yours, Ava?
They haven't hit mine lately, but I've been at some lives where they have.
Well, that's the only place I've seen a bunch of them.
I've been getting some of my comment section as well, and I usually.
Oh yeah, my comment section. I've been checking every day because
The bad part about them, they'll show up any time of the day. It's not just when the live's running. I don't know. I still don't understand what they get out of doing that.
Do not scratch my chin.
Tell you what, I'll have something to munch on tomorrow night anyway. Let me make one of those lemon meringue pies tomorrow. I've been hungry for that.
Kenny, did you say you can't eat or you just haven't eaten?
I haven't eaten since Saturday.
Wow.
Saturday night about 4:35 o'clock. This is the last time that I had something.
Get down. One. So Doug just made us a couple sandwiches. Is it going to bother you if we eat, or you want to come back when we're done?
Don't never get too hot to eat. I guess I worked outside so much that I've worked outside the weather and everything else all my life. And I don't like it when it's hot, but it don't bother me all that bad either.
Janice says I'd be biting bits out of thin air by now, Kenny. Yeah, I'll get me something tomorrow probably while we're out.
Where you got to go tomorrow, Kenny?
Actually, here in just a short. It's actually not tomorrow. It's actually Monday already here. So, actually, in just a short few hours, I'm gonna have to go out and pay bills all day. Be gone from probably 9, 10 o'clock until about 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight, probably. Usually. It's usually an all-day thing when it comes to bill paying day.
I bet it is, Cat, much as you cook. My buddy's wife, I was telling her about a mock apple pie. She didn't know what I was talking about. So finally, I looked it up on the internet. And she made one of them things and still couldn't believe that wasn't apples in that thing, that was saltine cracker. You can't tell the difference in the taste. Take it easy, Tammy Ray.
You ever had that, the saltine cracker pie? It's good. Hadn't thought about that. Wow.
Thought about what?
That pie.
Oh, mock apple?
Mm-hmm.
My mom used to make them all the time. Of course, used to with us down in the South, apples were hard to come by. They were decent, certain times of year. And I got where I don't like apples anymore, except that about the only apple I'll eat anymore is those Granny Smiths because they're real tart. But
that's something my dad can't stand. Is Granny Smith apple? I like Granny Smith apple. I like just about any kind of apple out there. But anyway, good part is when I do have this surgery, I should be in one day and out the same day. Could be.
That's good.
So, because it's an outpatient thing anymore, and all I do is cut three little holes, and out it comes.
Cat, that's about the way I was when I was working. There had to be some meat on the table, or I wouldn't. It didn't satisfy me. I'm a big sweet eater, but I don't know. I just been craving some pies here lately. I got to looking on YouTube about they were talking about that strawberry ice pie and icebox pie. Damn, they make them things where you can nearly taste them, where the pictures of them are.
Yeah.
I wish we could get more really good fresh fruit down here, but it's hard to find what you want. Yeah, I like cheesecakes too. They give you the eye, Cat. Cat like one of them old wagon train cooks. You just didn't mess with the damn cook. You didn't want to make him mad or her mad.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'd rather have fresh fruit than anything else.
Me too. I mean, I'm big on fruits and vegetables, and I could tear up some fruit and vegetables. Like I said, I even told the doctors today. I said, when I do eat, I usually, if I don't eat a salad every day, I at least eat one every other day.
Yeah.
And that lady that did the ultrasound on my stomach,
No.
she said she had one patient come in there, and she said there again, everybody's system is different. It affects people in different ways. But anyway, when she had her gallbladder issue, she had to be careful of lettuce. I was like, oh man, don't tell me that. And and so because I'm like, I eat salad. When you eat salad, you're gonna get lettuce. And,
I love salads.
Hello, Count Maintenance guy.
I was like, don't tell me that. And she said, well, everybody's system is different. It affects people in different ways. But when I talked to the doctor, I actually talked to the doctor himself that read the results. He said I can still eat fried foods. I just have to be careful.
Cat, when I was working out in the sun all the time, there were two things I didn't do. I didn't eat a real heavy lunch, and I never turned the air conditioner on in the pickup all day. At night when I came in, I'd have it turned down all the way, but not in the daytime. Get in the pickup and get cool, and then get back out, right back to the heat, and it'll kill you. I don't know. I didn't have any better sense then.
So you're lucky you don't have air conditioning in your truck.
You got your AC in the combine.
Mm-mm. Lee was asking me.
My air conditioner going down the highway is 2 windows down, 90 mile an hour.
Ours is that wing on the side window.
Because I don't have AC in neither one of the vehicles. Because I ain't gonna pay no $500, $600, $700 for no air compressor.
That motorcycle mine's got a good air conditioner on it. Mm-hmm.
Well, I had 2 new window motors put in the 85 Ford O'Connor line because it's got the power windows, and then the 76 has got the manual crank, so that's easy. I just roll in, except for when it rains. When it rains, I usually crack it. I usually crack the window.
Yeah. Janice, I'm like you, in black leather seats on them motorcycles, you got to sort of sneak up on them if they've been sitting outside.
Now. Oh, he's looking between his toes. I didn't look between his toes.
Did you know, Cat, that's something I never did. I never did wear gloves too much. Even working at steel, I didn't welding and all that. I never did wear them too much. It'd get in my way. The dexterity on them would drive me crazy. I had a doctor that was a really smart guy, a friend of mine, and he walked in my shop one day, and I had a cutting torch, and I was cutting some pieces of steel, cutting a piece off the end of them with that torch, and then picking them up and laying them over on the side. He sat there and watched me for a minute. He reached down there and picked one of them pieces up, and he threw that thing and went to cussing, and he said, I know your hands are tough. I said, how in the hell did you pick that up right after you cut it? And I said, I caught the other end of it. I said, you ever hear of capillary action? That heat traveled. I was picking it up before that heat got to that other end, and he picked it up after it got there. All people were talking ugly about me. He come in my shop one time and we put up. That was back when the plug-in hitches were just getting started, and he wanted one put on the back of his car, so we put one on there. And you pull a pin, take that hitch out. Well, he had a little old travel trailer. He come in there just raising sand. That damn hitch rattled. I said, well, you're not supposed to leave it in there if you're not using it. He said, no, I don't have to take it in and out all the time. So I said, well, I can put a set screw or something on it. No, I don't want that. Finally, he made me mad. And I said, I can stop that thing from rattling if, but you probably ain't going to like it. He said, well, stop the damn thing from rattling. You got your troll up again? Uh, I just reached up and picked that welding machine up and just welded that hitch in there. I said, it won't rattle no more now. Turn around and walked off. A couple of them there. You better hang around and,
Cabbage.
Yep.
Good night, NJ Sunday Drives.
Y'all might have to stay in there and help them with the trolls. They got two of them up now. You already got them, Kenny?
Diane done got 'em.
She's quick on the trigger tonight.
I just reported them. That's all I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Troy.
What's everybody so quiet about tonight?
I'm reading cabbage steak recipes.
Cabbage steak sounds really good. I definitely would try it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. I saved half that cabbage just where I could cut it like that. I'll fix that tomorrow.
That's what you wanted me to look online when it was cabbage steaks, wasn't it?
Well, listen to this. They put this recipe says soy sauce, chili powder, paprika, and a splash of lemon. That's a lot of different flavors, isn't it? Kind of sweet and sour maybe going on. Huh.
You know what you gonna have for dinner tomorrow, Doug?
You gonna eat it?
Probably not.
He doesn't eat cabbage.
You know, when I was a kid, I didn't, but I like it now.
I never will forget the family reunions we used to have. I used to have this one aunt. She would, every family reunion we had, she would always bring a big old crock pot full of cabbage rolls. And cabbage rolls has got like your rice, your beef, and your peppers, and whatever else you want to add in there, and you just roll it up in a roll, and in the cabbage there, and I could just make a meal off of them.
Cat, do you fix them in the oven or you fix them in a skillet? I like cabbage in a salad too.
Yeah, they do. Cabbage rolls. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. They will make your tongue slap your brain for sure. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
can
man.
tell some cabbage rolls.
I was looking at one of them, and they were doing it in a cast iron skillet.
I definitely need to have a cabbage.
That's the only part you get to looking at them recipes, and it's make you get hungry.
Yeah, because I also see asparagus. I love asparagus. You eat asparagus.
That don't sound too good. I'd rather have a cabbage. You don't like asparagus, Doug?
He's
Somebody
eating
say asparagus?
or
No, I haven't.
Did somebody say asparagus?
yeah.
I love me some asparagus. Now
I love asparagus
I
too.
could tear up some asparagus now. That's another item that'll make your tongue slap. your
This is a recipe for roasted lemon Parmesan garlic asparagus cooked in the oven.
If I was a big fan of garlic, I'm not really a big fan of garlic that much.
Garlic makes me sleepy. Oh, and here's broccoli, roasted broccoli.
I gotta buy me another lid for my cast iron skillet. Mine got misplaced or broke or something. But I love to cook in that cast iron. It just puts a flavor in that food that you can't get out of them other kind of pan.
Making plans.
I even like artichokes.
Oh, I love artichokes. Oh my gosh.
I've never tried one of those.
You like artichokes?
They're good.
This is what Doug says about most food. You like artichokes? You like hot peppers? You like well, I haven't said it yet.
I like hot pepper.
I could tear up me some hot peppers too.
You like chili?
I don't like cold peppers.
He doesn't like cold peppers either. Jeez. You like Dr. Pepper? No. You know what I'm hungry for? If we're going to talk about food? A pot of ham and beans and some cornbread.
Ham and beans and cornbread. Oh man,
that's what I'm craving.
And now that's some good old cooking right there. I love me some. I even like to take. I literally like to take the fat back and just fry up fat back and eat it by itself.
Good.
I love.
I'm like Doug. I can take care of a mushroom.
Look, do you like the ham and beans? No.
I like good cornbread, but now I don't like most cornbread. Most cornbread is sweet, and I don't like sweet cornbread. I want it either plain or salty. If I want to eat a muffin, I want to eat a muffin. If I want to eat cornbread, I want to eat cornbread. Well, Kat, is Bree always busy? Every time I see her in one of these videos, she's going 90 miles an hour.
Hey, Ava, be sure to check Janice's message.
In the chat?
I think she sent you a message on Messenger.
Oh, try to mix tuna, asparagus, and corn kernels mixed in mashed potatoes formed into patties and coated in breadcrumbs. Ooh, that sounds good. I had to scroll up to see that. I missed it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. She's talking about in the chat. Okay. I just know she wanted me to get your attention.
I'm taking a picture of that. Done. Did you hear it click?
Hello, Kathy.
Are you gonna eat a little tuna patty with asparagus and corn? No, I will. And that's the thing about the beauty of me and him. He can eat stuff I don't like. I don't care, and I can eat stuff he doesn't like. He doesn't care.
No, it don't.
I cook. He cooks. Both our bellies are happy.
Well, now that's something that like when I was married, it didn't make any difference what they put on the table. I didn't gripe about it because I didn't damn sure didn't want to cook it.
Well, if I make chili, I usually make him potato soup because I know he doesn't like chili.
Doug don't like chili?
No. Nope. See, Kenny is in shock.
Oh my goodness. I could tear up some chili now too.
Hello, T. I tell you what, one of my favorite meals is a frito pie where you got chili and onions and cheese and on top of Fritos. Now I can chow down on that.
Yeah. Okay, so I need some Fritos and some more shredded cheese, and I can make some chili and have that Frito pie.
Yeah. Used to the packages of Fritos were just the right size.
Yeah.
Just split the top of them and pour everything in the package. And but the little one's not enough, and the big one too much now.
I'm taking food notes.
Oh,
I've got mock apple pie. I've got cabbage steaks, ham and beans, and cornbread. I'm drooling over food so much I just drooled right out my little lip here. And Frito pie. Oh, Doug's making a note.
Damn, that must have been X-rated the way he's laughing.
You want to know what he did? I don't even know if I can hold it up there where you can see it. He wrote this. Frito pie. Like I'm going to cut off somebody's toes and make a pie. Are you giving up a toe for my pie? What? I ain't eating your toe. Your nasty old toe. Oh, a toenail. No thanks.
When I can't figure out what I want to eat, I got some jalapenos in the ice box, and or some salsa. I got started on that avocado salsa. I sure like that.
Oh my gosh. I bought some of that the other day and it's so hot I can barely eat it.
Really?
Yeah, it's really, and it doesn't say hot on the bottle. So I just put 2 little drops of it and that's enough.
It's got a good taste to it.
Remember that? And I'm glad I tasted it first because I was just going to pour it on there.
What kind was it?
I don't remember. Do you remember what kind it was? It was hot. It was more liquidy than I expected. I mean, it was good, but it was really, really hot.
Yeah, I like that I've got where I like that better than the regular salsa. I had an old man that every year he'd raise a bunch of tomatoes, and he'd bring me about 4 or 5 quarts of salsa with his homemade recipe out of fresh tomatoes. I did everything in the world to try to get that recipe, and he never would give it to me. He died here a while back, here 2 or 3 years ago, so that one's gone. I've never tasted any salsa as good as what he had. That was fresh, you couldn't keep it a long time.
Make chili and put it in a casserole dish and top with cornbread.
You're gonna make me pick something to eat when I get off this.
Gosh, I gotta take a picture of that too. I have to either write it down or take a picture because my memory doesn't exist. There we go.
That's the only thing that made me mad this year. Our garden didn't make any tomatoes hardly at all. So I missed that fried green tomatoes this year. I love them. You ever try them, Doug?
Did you say fried green tomatoes?
Yeah, I don't like them.
You like fried squash?
Do you like squash?
Say no.
Hey, Darian. Magnificent Germany with Darian.
What do you like, Doug?
No.
That's what I'm wondering.
Likes corn.
Do you like fried taters and onions?
No, he won't eat onions.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I do.
I could tear up some fried taters and onions.
You like fried pickles, Kenny?
Yeah, fried pickles. Yeah, I love fried pickles.
I can't believe you eat all that damn junk and you won't eat that fried grasshopper. What's wrong, Doug?
Choked up there.
I didn't touch it. I did nothing.
Kenny told me he'd try anything. He just what's the matter with you, Kenny?
You got me choked on that one now, man.
Get your drink of coffee.
I ain't got none. Only thing I had today, as far as I had some milk, but that's and then earlier this morning I had some coffee, but that was leftover coffee that I had from the previous. It was up in this morning. So.
Kathleen's got you figured out. Doug. That sounds like a steak and potatoes man to me. Yep.
I'll go with you on that, Doug.
Yeah.
Or a good chicken fried steak with a little bit of cream gravy on the side and mashed potatoes. That's pretty hard to beat.
Yum.
You raised any sweet corn?
No.
I tell you what, good sweet corn. Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
I got on a kick with green beans here a while back and pour all the juice off of them and take that pepper sauce. It's got the little green peppers in it, sort of vinegary, and put on them green beans. That's pretty good. I like that taste. Just a little bit hot, but not bad. I ran out of that juice in one of them bottles the other day, and so I took the lid off and took a couple of them peppers out. Damn little bitty peppers in that jar are hot. That pepper sauce is not that hot, but boy, them little peppers.
Doug says he likes green beans. And in fact, sometimes he'll say he's hungry for ham and beans. And what that actually means is green beans, little baby potatoes, and chopped up hams cooked in the crock pot all day.
My mom,
That's some good eating there too.
That's his ham and beans.
my mama would always can green beans and new potatoes and ham and can it. Ooh, pretty good. But my mom was raised up during the Depression, and they were poor. I mean, when she was growing up. And so she knew how to do all that stuff, you know. She was telling me that and I've seen them do it here, but robin tastes just about like a dove. A lot of places eat robins, used to a long time ago. And those robins would come in and they'd roost in these trees. And they take a cane pole at night and go out there and knock them out of them trees, you know. And they'd fill these 55-gallon wood barrels up full of them doves of salt. She said she messed a whole bunch of them up one night because she picked the sugar up instead of
Oh, no.
it's ruined a whole bunch of them.
Good night, camp maintenance guy, Troy.
Yeah, you have a good one.
That sounds good, Kathy, from KT Spirit One.
I was just reading that. It does look good. Do you eat black-eyed peas?
You don't like black-eyed peas?
I do.
I personally don't like black-eyed peas, but I
Oh, I love spinach. I love collards. Now you'll eat spinach in a salad. You don't
No.
like it cooked though.
You don't like cooked spinach?
Raw salad, but not cooked.
I like spinach greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, collard greens, all that stuff.
Good stuff.
Put me a little vinegar on those things. Oh man, that's some good stuff. Make your tongue slap your brain.
That's why your tongue never slaps your brain. Not eat the right food.
I tell you what, now that's one thing I got to agree with Janice on. I don't particularly like kale. A lot of people do, but I don't.
I'll eat kale too.
Diane, if it's green, I love it.
I tell you what I do like in greens. My favorite greens is Swiss chard.
You know,
Yep.
I grew both Swiss chard and collard greens one year, and I decided I like collard greens the best.
And I say I'm just opposite. I like the Swiss chard because it's milder. It doesn't have a bite to it as much, you know. And the other thing is it'll grow just about all summer long to where all the rest of the greens go bad.
Yeah.
Y'all making me hungry now for food.
Me too.
And here it is, 2:00 in the morning.
We're gonna find us a good truck stop somewhere. They'd be serving some food.
Yeah, I'm like you, Kathleen. And somebody made some kale chips a while back. Yeah, I didn't care for them. Yeah, I'm with you, Linda.
That sounds good, Floss.
I know, but that's sleep is pretty much overrated here.
What is?
Sleep.
Tana told him he should be in bed sleeping.
I actually got to get up here in just a short few hours and go jump in the shower. and change clothes and get ready to go out the door. After I call the doctor at 8 o'clock this morning, outpatient. Hopefully, cross my fingers that they can get me in there sometime tomorrow on Tuesday. Sometime Tuesday. And I'll be out there, be home by Tuesday evening. Hopefully.
Me too, KT Spirit.
The longest I should stay in the hospital should be no more than a day, if that.
But I tell you what, I'm like Cassie. I like the okra just about any way you can fix it. I got putting a bunch of that on a barbecue grill last year, and just grilling it, and it's not slimy at all when you get through with it. You put it on that grill and blacken it just a little bit, and it's not slimy at all. Yeah. But I tell you, my favorite on okra is pickled okra. Oh, I can eat some of that stuff now.
Yeah,
I got
pickled okra is good.
a recipe that knock your socks off, man, on that pickled
Make your
okra.
tongue slap your brain.
Yeah, when you eat it, it's crisp. You know, crunches. And you gone, T? Ow.
See you, T. Good night, T.
I'm not a big gumbo fan. It's all right.
I like gumbo, yeah. I love gumbo. I'll be getting something to eat later on today, probably while we're out. Usually on the first. Now this is basically pretty much the only time we normally eat out is the first whatever day the first falls on, and we get our checks. So we normally go out somewhere and eat usually and stop. So because it's so late. Usually by the time we get back home, we usually don't want to feel like cooking anything. So usually I'll probably stop somewhere and get something. Good night, Darian.
Good night, Cat.
Good night, Cat. And for those that may not get to see the update, I shared the update video on my community tab. So they may not get to see the updated video where I had an ER visit yesterday, about 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and was there until about 9 o'clock last night, 9:30. Yeah, and let me tell you, they wasn't no rooms, no nothing there hardly.
You like salad, Doug?
Yeah.
What kind of dressing?
Ranch.
Ranch. That's pretty hard to beat. I know you don't like it, Kenny. I don't want to hear it. Oh Lord.
Yeah, ranch. Yeah.
Little ranch over one of them avocados.
No way. That stuff is caca le poo.
And no mayonnaise.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like ranch. I don't like mayonnaise. The only way I'll eat mayonnaise now, I will say this: the only way I'll eat mayonnaise is in like deviled eggs or or macaroni salad, or what's coleslaw. Coleslaw. I'll eat mayonnaise in that, but
Wow.
it banks on how much mayonnaise you actually use.
Yeah.
I've been in some restaurants where they actually kill it with mayonnaise, and I'm like, "Ew, I do not like it killed with mayonnaise."
I hate to bite into a hamburger or something and mayonnaise comes squeezing out the side. Ugh.
And I'm more of a mustard. I'm more of a mustard and ketchup eater. I love my mustard and ketchup. You can slaughter all kinds of mustard and ketchup on a hamburger, hot dog, chicken sandwich. Yeah, you name it, and I'll go to town on that stuff.
Mm-mm-mm. I tell you what, I like the salad dressing better than I do the mayonnaise. I guess I ate it so long. Used to, they'd tell you mayonnaise was bad for you, and now it's supposed to be good for you. But I'm like you, Kenny. I'd rather have mustard than most of that stuff that I had mayo.
Now I'll eat a little bit of mayonnaise in my potato salad as well, but I want more mustard in my potato salad than I do mayonnaise. So
I like the mustard potato salad.
yeah, that's the way I do too. And to me, Miracle Whip and mayo, they all taste the same to me. I know they're two different things, but ever since I've tried them both, and every one of them has tasted. Yeah, we have Daniel. We have mayo to appear in the States. You can actually buy. It's by Heinz. It's by Heinz brand. It's a Heinz brand.
I have some in my fridge.
And yeah, you can buy it in just about any store like Walmart, Food City, Kroger's. I'm trying to think of some other stores you can buy it at, but yeah, you can buy that stuff here. But now, if they ever come out with a mustard, if they ever come out with one that's got mustard and ketchup mixed together, I'd buy it because that's right up my alley. Because I love mustard and ketchup both on my hot dog.
Somebody said something about mustard on corny dog. Damn, I haven't made a corny dog in a long time. That sounds good.
Love mustard and ketchup on a corn dog. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's good stuff.
I'll just go with the mustard. But I hadn't made a corny dog in a long time. I won't buy some of them.
Me either. Let's go on the list right now.
I know what the difference is between Miracle Whip and mayonnaise. One has egg in it and one doesn't. That's the difference, is what I've been told.
Well, mayo used to get a real bad rap because it went bad real fast. Made a lot of people sick. But you talking about that ketchup now? I don't like sweet ketchup. I'll take Cholula sauce and mix it about half and half with ketchup and a little bit of salt. I'll make my own for a hamburger or fries or something. But I don't like the real sweet ketchup.
I've got a mixture of sriracha. It's sriracha. It's like a ketchup. It's like a ketchup and hot sauce mixture.
But I like that.
That's Our Home, Our Life. Michelle and Mike, they had sent me some of that in a care package, and I think it's like Yeah, it's kind of like a barbecue. It's got some barbecue sauce in there as well. It's sort of like ketchup. It's really good. I did a taste test video on it back around the 4th of July when I had those hot dogs. Did y'all see that video?
Do what now? I was doing something else, Kenny. I'm sorry.
I was reading the chat.
Did you? Well, I'll say this. Did you see that video that I did when I around the 4th of July when I had hot dogs and I tried that that sriracha. I can't think. It's sriracha. It's like sriracha and ketchup and barbecue sauce all mixed together, and it's really good. It's it was sent to me by Our Home, Our Life.
Oh yeah, because you said this was sent to me. I remember that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I did a taste, and that stuff is good. I did a taste test on it.
I'm not going to comment on what KT said. You get me in trouble right quick.
Okay. Eat mustard and hot sauce on your Vienna weenies. Hmm.
Shut,
Yeah.
shut up, Kenny. Kenny, shut up.
I actually, believe it or not, I actually have tried mustard and the hot sauce Vienna sausages. Yeah. They are good stuff.
Hello, Crystal.
Hey, Crystal. Hey, Crubby the Beagle.
It was chili, German mustard, Heinz honey, and sriracha ketchup sauce.
Yeah, there you go. That is.
You're the one that put ha on it, KT. Don't try to blame somebody else.
They talked about corn dogs while you were gone. Do you eat corn dogs? Yeah.
Eat what?
Corn
Chili?
dogs.
Hmm?
Corn dogs.
Oh,
Do you
okay.
eat corn dogs? Yep.
Yeah, sorry you feel bad, William.
Yeah, sorry you feel bad, William. I know what that's like.
Hello, Grubby.
Because I just had a very bad, well, not too bad of experience. It could have been if I'd put it off any longer.
Are you scrolling?
You like onion rings, Doug?
Not really.
I like them if they're real crisp, if they're done real well.
Yeah, I can eat them a little bit if they're done.
When? I've never
Very
seen you
little.
eat one. I don't believe it. When-
What?
Did he eat an onion ring? I've never seen him eat onion rings before. Who made you? Did you spit it out?
I get tickled. I go in and order a cheeseburger, cut the onions, and I order an onion ring. But they got to be crisp. I got where I cook with onions a little bit more than I used to. Used to, they'd bother my stomach too bad. If I got a piece of raw onion, it'd make me sick. And you know, the only thing I could eat onions with raw that didn't bother me was pinto beans. Now, you can get a big old bowl of pinto beans, and I could take a couple of slices of onion. It didn't bother me a bit.
Now I like the onion in the pinto beans, cooked in the pinto beans.
Yeah.
A lot of time I put a little jalapenos in them. And a pinto
Well, I
bean.
like that too. I like jalapenos in my beans.
Mm-mm. Okay, never mind.
I know where you go with that, Ron. Oh. But anyway, I used to have a um you kill me. I used to have of course she's done gone now, but my mama, you talk about raw onions. She used to take, and she would cut up an onion, and she would eat onions and mayonnaise sandwiches.
Mm.
My dad would do that. He'd take a sweet onion and just cut a slice off of it, slap it between two pieces of bread.
Hey, Lee White.
Hello, Lee. Yeah. You can't fix anything wrong with bacon, Terry does.
Yeah. Bacon. Do you
Now,
That you got to tell me. Don't tell me you don't like bacon, Doug.
Oh, I love bacon.
now, I can take mustard and eat mustard and onion sandwiches. And you was talking about fried green tomatoes earlier.
Mhm.
I can actually not only eat those fried, I can eat them raw as well. I can take a raw green tomato and just eat it like an apple. People said that raw green tomatoes are bitter, but to me, they taste just like a regular tomato.
I can work on some of them fried green tomatoes. They got just a little acid taste to it. If you catch them just right, ooh, I love that. But I like slides. It requires to slide and fried like that. You know, battered and fried.
What papers is he on?
Is that the cat?
This is the dog.
Oh,
He's running around, rolling on the floor.
my dog's being too quiet. I need to check on him. He's gonna be into something. I'll be right back.
There's several people that don't like raw green tomatoes, but I mean I can sit here and just eat it. I can even slice it up and make a mustard and tomato sandwich.
Mm.
I mean, you know.
I like tomato and mayonnaise sandwich. A little salt.
I'd have to pass on the mayo though. All this food talk is making me hungry. Making me want food.
tell you what, if they ever told me I couldn't eat salt, I'd be out of luck.
I've gotten to where that I will go and buy and eat the sea salt. If I eat salt, I buy the sea salt or I buy the pink salt because it has something that it doesn't always raise your blood pressure.
Well, I know I like it. If they ever told me I couldn't eat salt, I'd be a lot of stuff I couldn't eat. I like sea salt. I like the taste of it. Yeah, she's all right. He's all right. He done decided that my pillow is his bed. He's up on the bed now, and curled up on my pillow. And we have a fight every night, me trying to get him off the damn pillow. That dog don't weigh but 35 pounds. You try to push him, and he just pushes back just hard as he can. We have a fight over that pillow every night. Now, I finally get the pillow and get laid down, and he'll come over and put his head on that pillow right beside me and put his nose right up against my nose. And you wake up or open your eyes, and them two big bug eyes staring you in the face. Got pink salt. Margarita salt. I'll take the margarita too.
Do you drink margaritas?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing in the world any better than Dougie like this. A big campfire, two good steaks on it, and baked potatoes in the bottom of that fire, and you got that margarita machine right there. Margaritas where you cooking that food. That ain't a bad night. That's what my camping trips normally work out like. We go camping. We don't do like I used to belong to a deal where they kayak. They did kayak trips all the time. And then people would starve you to death. They'd be eating beanie weenies and freeze-dried stuff and MREs. I come out there that first night, and I had a T-bone and a salad and baked potato. And before I got through with that bunch, it looked like a bunch of chefs out there every time we go to camp out. Rocky lays up on that damn pillow just like it's his.
Doug's putting the dog to bed, covering him up.
You know, I don't know who got trained. I don't know if we train the dogs or the dogs train us.
I think they train us.
They're just like women.
What?
I said they're just like women. The guys think they got the wives trained, and hell, really the wives got the guys trained. Y'all just sneakier about it. Oh, I love a good campfire. That's been bad this year. It's been so dry. They've had a fire ban here. This, most of y'all know this now, but that my handle on here, Ron Darrell Adventures. Daryl is a hunting and fishing buddy of mine, and I couldn't get his faces or anything in it, so I just put Ron Darrell. So my name's Ron, his name's Daryl. and he's a cooking dude now, and we get along great because he likes to cook and I like to eat. It makes a good pair. But we go camping on that river, but we don't scrimp. Man, ain't no telling what we'd be eating out there. Have a few toddies. And we got out there one night, we were fishing for big catfish, 50, 60-pound catfish. And I got a bite, broke a line or something, and I rolled it up and I said, I'll fix it in a minute. And we had 8 rods standing up. Well, in a few minutes, he got a bite, and he lost the fish. And so he rolled that up and said, I'll bait that now in a minute. Make a long story short, we were sitting there drinking margaritas. We'd done 8 big steaks. And we got to sitting there telling fishing stories, drinking them margaritas, and pretty soon we didn't have a reel in the water. We didn't have a line in the water at all. But we had a damn campfire. We had a log like that big around. And we'd drag that thing over there and burn it half into it and stick it in there and burn it about 20 foot long. I don't know how we ever moved it. But that was a good night, though. Doug, you ever see a hog swim?
No.
I got a funny story I'll tell y'all one of these days about me and Daryl and them new kayaks we had. And we caught some hogs swimming, about 40 hogs swimming the river.
Hmm.
And got after them in those kayaks. Ooh, Lord, you talking about funny now.
Hmm.
That video would have went viral if I had a video camera then. These wild hogs are getting terrible here in Texas. There's not hardly any place that you can't find them. Even in some of the subdivisions and stuff around these big towns, they tearing people's yards up and all kind of stuff.
Good grief.
They getting bad. I forget how many million wild hogs they think they've got here.
Oh, thank you, Janice.
Me and that boy can get into stuff that we ain't no use us telling a lie. It's hard enough to believe the truth. We got out there, I'll tell you part of the story on that. We got a guy from Florida and a guy from Mississippi came in and wanted to make a trip on this Brazos River. So we went out there and started down that river and set camp up that night. And to make a long story short, there was a tornado came to a quarter of a mile from us that night. And 90-mile-an-hour wind. That was a hell of a ride in a tent. One of the guys was in a tent, and it went to blowing the tent down the sandbar, and he was in the tent.
Oh, wow.
And he had a knife on him, and he reached and cut his way out of the tent before it hit the water. But that would be. And me and Daryl was sitting there laughing so hard we couldn't help him. Them two guys that came in here, they still talk about me and Daryl. Said them Texans are the craziest damn idiots in the world. They go right through the middle of a damn tornado, 90-mile-an-hour winds, and they up there making pot of coffee and laughing about it. Yeah, you might as well, you know. Bad Dutch, you ain't never gonna get rid of all your stuff, are you? What you want, Rocky? Why you don't? Come here. Don't treat. Heard him come off that bed, didn't you? He can land harder for a little old bitty You weigh 5 pounds, you'd think you weighed 100 pounds the way you hit. Come around here. Come on. He loves them treats. What are you thinking about, Kenny?
What am I thinking about?
It either had to be boobs or food one.
I'm actually about to doze off, brother. We about hit the 2-hour mark.
Do what?
You about hit the 2-hour mark.
Why, you getting sleepy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm getting sleepy.
You notice how Kenny, since he got on here on this live with me, he got a Texas drawl now when he talks. Hi, y'all.
Oh, me.
Believe it or not, Linda, that buddy of mine's got a margarita, a blender deal. It's a 12 volt that we take down there with us to make the margarita. We got the margarita salt, the whole 9 yards. Of course, after about 3 of them, it don't make no difference anyway. Can you do some guitar picking when you've had about 3 margaritas, Doug?
I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah. I believe that cat likes you.
Yeah, I think he does.
Jimmy Buffett. Wasted away in Margaritaville. Mercy. Come on, giggle one more time, baby.
You can't. I'm too tired.
Oh, come on.
I'm gonna have to go to bed.
Give her a wet willy. She'll giggle.
Something might come out of my mouth, but it wouldn't be a wet willy.
I'm not touching that one.
I ain't touching that one either.
Yeah, you got to wait 6 more minutes anyway, Kenny.
I know.
That's the first time I've seen Kenny where he was ready for it to be 2 hours. I believe you don't run out of food, buddy.
I've run out of energy, really.
You like celery, Doug?
No.
Hey, Camp Goer 1.
He likes carrots, though.
Like what?
Carrots.
Carrot? Did you ever read about the carrots, where they really came from? The carrots that were in Europe are uneatable. They're so bitter you can't eat them. And they big. They like that big around and about that long. And they went to crossbreeding them things and got them up to where they are now, to where they're sweet. But they said they were uneatable, the regular carrot from Europe. That's crazy.
Yeah.
We got a lot of stuff here in the States that don't belong. Well, you're talking about okra a while ago. That's not native. Sweet potatoes is not native. There's a bunch of them that's not. Ava, I bet you like sweet potatoes, don't you?
Mm-hmm. You eat sweet potatoes, don't you? Sweet potato fries, too.
Fried?
French fries.
Oh.
That's something. There's another thing. I'm not too fond of sweet potatoes. The only way I will actually eat sweet potato is in sweet potato pie.
I've never had sweet potato pie.
It's good. It'll make your tongue slap your brain.
What is it? Come on. That is better.
Have a good one.
Right there.
It's birthday. There's his face.
And oh, I will, T. I'll get a couple hours here, and then I'll be back up here in just a short few hours.
I don't believe that dog got a mean bone in his body. Only time I've ever heard him growl is if he gets hold of a toy or something like that and sling it around. He might growl a bit. But I've never heard him get mad at anything, or me and him get playing pretty rough. He won't growl like most dogs do. He's pretty even tempered. Aren't you, buddy? Huh? Here. Okay. Well, are y'all ready?
Yeah. But anyway, now I will eat squash potato, which is sweet potatoes and squash cooked together. I will eat that. That's pretty good.
All right. We're going to call it a night, Mr. Kenny. Is that all right with you?
That's on me.
Good night, Ava.
Good night, guys. Good night, Ava.
Not everybody.
Hopefully, I'll see you in the morning, Ava.
Okay, I'll be there. Hopefully.
If not, I'll catch the replay.
He has to make the coffee.
Good night, everybody. Y'all have a good one.
Yeah.